What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And in today's video, the Oakland Athletics defeat the Detroit Tigers by a score of 5-1. This puts the Tigers at 9-10. Yesterday I said 8-9, but they were actually 500 yesterday. Now they're at 9 wins, 10 losses, which is a game under 500. Pelfrey is getting no run support. I don't particularly care for him as a pitcher, but that doesn't mean the Tigers can't score runs for him. I would like to see him get a couple of runs or maybe even a lead to kind of see how he reacts to that. Now, granted, I didn't watch him during the preseason at all, so I don't even know how he performs when he has a lead. But the last 4 starts that he's had no run support whatsoever. There's been no runs scored for him. So, Pelfrey's been in a pretty difficult place. I know he's kind of been out on an island lately. Like I said, I don't think he's that great of a pitcher. I would rather see Farmer come in the starting role and have Pelfrey go into the bullpen. I think he's better there. But I don't know if necessarily if Farmer's the answer. I just like to see somebody else try to come in and see what they can do. Anyway, Pelfrey had 6.2 or 6 2/3 innings pitched with 9 hits, 5 runs. All of them were earned. 1 strikeout and 1 home run, and I can't remember who the home run was from. Doesn't matter, really. I'm kind of frustrated with the Tigers right now. The only run came by Ian Kinsler. He scored via VMAR. He had a double to center field. Right now, the Tigers, and granted it was cold, and the Tigers aren't a cold weather team, but still, this is game, I think, 19. And granted, they have a lot more games to go. They have over 100 games to go. So this isn't the time to start panicking. But we're coming up to the end of April. And usually, by the end of April, you kind of know right around where the team is at. Now, as we get into the end of May, then we're going to really know what kind of team we have. Maybe as the weather warms up, maybe the Tigers' bats will start warming up, and maybe the pitchers will start pitching better, but I don't know. It just seems like we're kind of we're repeating a lot of the second half of the year where the Tigers can't score any runs for their pitching, and the pitching feels like they have to be on 2 levels above where they have to be at to try to hold the game in check. Now, I know that they really shouldn't do that. They should rely on their defense. They should rely on the other 8 people on the field. It's just, the 7, other than the pitcher and the catcher. But I think that the pitchers think that they have to do it all. But I don't know. This is just one man's opinion. Obviously, I don't want to say I don't follow baseball, but I've only played high school baseball, so I don't know what the college and the pro sports are like. I'm just viewing it based on my television screen. But I think the Tigers have got to get their rear ends in gear. I'm not going to quite start harping on them yet, but as a fan, I kind of want to see them do better. I don't want to see them play 500 ball all season. It's underachieving for this team. I think this team should be contending for first place, even though it's this early in the season. I don't think they're better than the White Sox. I think Kansas City is better than them. I will say that, even though they should be contending. I think Kansas City is better. I don't think they're better than the White Sox, than Cleveland, and then the Twins. I don't think they're that. Those 3, they should be beating those 3 teams. Now, we're just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. Obviously, they didn't play well. I didn't do any of my reviews against the Indians, and they played, I think, their worst baseball of the season thus far. They haven't done well against the Astros. They haven't done well against really anybody. I mean, not to the point of up until the first part of the season they played really well. Now they're kind of sliding off a little bit. But anyway, we're going to have to see how this plays out. And I know there's more than 100 games. There's 140-some games left. But I was hoping to see better from Detroit. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Tigers. Obviously, this is just one man's opinion. Like I always say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. I just want to see the Tigers do better. I don't want it to be a long season where I'm having to wait for the Detroit Lions preseason to come around. I don't want to be doing that. Even though these games are kind of hard to watch, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you guys again soon, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Deuces.